So we've got 1 more minute, time to get yourself settled nice and comfortably in whatever position works for you. Maybe lying down if you're feeling exhausted, otherwise sitting nice and tall. And I'll talk you through that position once we get officially started. Good. So let's begin. Day 6 of lockdown, 1st of April, a new month, officially heading into autumn. Whatever is going on for you at the moment, I invite you to stay for the duration of our sitting, half an hour. Whether you sit at ease, whether you fidget and fiddle, whether you fall asleep, whether you cry, whether you are resisting sitting, I invite you to just stay. That is the practice of meditation. Just turning up and staying, not checking out when things become unpleasant. Just being, just sitting with whatever is there. I'm going to talk a little bit more after the sitting, but for now, I invite you to close your eyes if they're not already closed. As always, I'll start with a chime of the singing bowl. I'll chant 3 ohms, which you are welcome to join in with or just listen to. And then I'll talk you through breath awareness, maybe a bit of a body scan again. Deep breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Keeping your eyes gently closed. Becoming aware of whatever position it is that you're sitting on. a cushion, the floor, a meditation bench, perhaps a chair, or if you're lying down, the surface beneath you. With your next exhalation, allowing yourself to fully surrender to the support that is beneath you. Maybe taking another little breath in, and as you breathe out, perhaps even giving yourself a little wiggle and a jiggle to check that you feel really balanced, really comfortable. Next in-breath, bringing your attention to the length of your spine. Sitting up beautifully tall as you reach the crown of your head up towards the sky. And then using the exhalation to gently soften the muscles all the way down the back on either side of the spine. Another breath in as you feel that length, maybe visualizing a free-flowing energy spiraling up the spine, spiraling down the spine. The exhalation bringing a sense of relaxation into that elongation. So you're sitting tall and alert and dignified, but at ease. Next breath in, bringing the attention to the head. And as you breathe out, feeling that your head is beautifully balanced on top of your neck, on the top of your spine. Maybe tucking the chin in ever so slightly. So there's a slight lengthening on the back of your neck. Breathing in as you relax all the muscles around your eyes, your eyeballs, all the muscles around your mouth, the temple, the jaw. Imagining even the brain relaxing as you breathe out. Being aware of your tongue lying heavy in your mouth, or the tip of the tongue pressing against the roof of the mouth or the back of the top teeth. The whole head, the whole face relaxed. Next breath in, moving the awareness to the shoulders. And with the exhalation that follows, drawing the shoulders down away from the ears and slightly back. You might even want to gently move your head side to side, or even roll your head forward and to the side, forward to the side. Just see what helps you to relax into your shoulders. And spend another minute or so here, possibly lifting the shoulders up towards the ears on the inhalation. Exhaling, drawing the shoulders down and back, so there's the slight opening through the heart. Opening up just to the extent that feels safe for you today. Another in-breath as you become aware of any residual tension in your shoulders, and using that out-breath to soften. Next breath in, becoming aware of the length of your arms. And as you breathe out, allowing them to be completely soft, heavy, relaxed. The hands relaxed. Whatever position you find your hands in, shifting them if they're feeling uncomfortable. Maybe you folded them in your lap, maybe your hands are on top of your thighs, palms down, palms up. Maybe your hands are on your knees if you are sitting cross-legged. Maybe you have your hands in a mudra, a seal of integration with the fingertips together. Maybe Anjali mudra, the thumb and the forefinger together, the other 3 fingers outstretched. Whatever it is, feeling like it's really you sitting, not trying to be different, just being you. Another breath in as you feel the full length of both your arms, and exhaling as once again you let them soften, letting the weight of your arms gently draw the shoulders even further down away from the ears. There's no effort here, there's just ease. Next breath in as you become aware of your belly. Checking for any bracing, any sense of bracing for whatever might come next, and using your exhale to soften all the muscles around your navel. Breathing in as you check in again for tension there. And breathing out as you soften a little bit more into the belly. Really soft. It's a powerful message to your brain, to your being, that you are safe, that it's okay. Even if just for this minute, even if just for this sitting, allowing yourself to be fully present, sitting tall, alert, but at ease. The next breath in, we become aware of the gaze. The eyes gently closed. You might wish to turn your inner gaze upwards and inwards slightly, so you're gazing at a point between the 2 eyebrows. When you breathe out, softening your eyes, softening the eyelids. When you breathe in, if your eyes are open, just gently gazing between the eyelashes. As you breathe out, feeling that all the little muscles around your eyes are relaxed. So the gaze is soft. Next breath in, becoming aware of your entire being. Feeling that you're sitting, being aware of sitting. And as you exhale, using that exhalation to release any tension from your body. Maybe even taking the next few breaths to sigh. Sighs are such a beautiful opportunity to just let go of tension that is there, like little love notes to your body. If you've settled into a natural rhythm of breath, then just keep going. If you're finding it more challenging to settle, perhaps join me with a full breath in through the nose, sighing it out through the mouth. Another full breath in. And out. And in. And out. Using the breath now as an anchor to keep you in the present moment, or to bring you back to the present moment. Every single time you find that you are leaning into the future or dwelling in the past, perhaps using the simple mantra, breathing in, I'm aware of breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware of breathing out. Breathing in, I'm aware of breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware of breathing out. Every single time you notice that you have drifted away from your breath, you are winning at meditation, because it's that awareness that is so powerful. Every single time you notice that you have drifted away from the present moment, whatever it is that you're thinking about, whatever it is that's distracted you, the process is the same. You notice and you gently but firmly bring your attention back to the next breath in and the next breath out. Watching the inhalation from when it starts to when it finishes, and watching as it changes from an inhalation to an exhalation, and watching that exhalation from where it starts to where it ends. Noticing the little pause between breaths. Breathing in. I'm aware of breathing in. Breathing out. I'm aware of breathing out. Every single time you become aware of your thoughts having drifted away from the present moment, I invite you to also notice what happens in your body. The present moment is usually a place where there is the space for ease. Just here, just now, as you are sitting, lying down, breathing, this moment. When we get lost in the thought, if we are leaning into the future, they're often stressful thoughts, planning, worrying, problem solving, analyzing, judging, criticizing. If we are dwelling in what's already been, there can be stress there too. Wishing things were different, wishing we'd done things differently, wishing things had turned out differently. I invite you to notice what happens in your body when you shift away from the present moment. Does tension arrive in your body? If it arrives in your body, where does it show up? Is it in your shoulders? Is it in your jaw? Is it in the little muscles around your eyes? Is it in your belly? Is it that sense of bracing? Wherever it is, it's absolutely wonderful if you can become aware of your patterns, because once you're aware, you can acknowledge that tension. And with your next breath in, attention to wherever it is that that tension is sitting. And as you exhale, softening. Next breath in. Paying some attention to wherever you feel that you've tensed up. And using your breath out to soften. Take as many breaths as you need to soften into whatever part of your body or parts of your body are the carriers of your stress, your tension, your bracing. And then gently but firmly turning your attention back to the flow of air in as you breathe in and out as you breathe out. Breathing in, I'm aware of breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware of breathing out. No matter how distractible you feel this morning, no matter how many times your attention drifts away from the present moment, the breath, the process is simple, and we repeat this simple process again and again and again. We notice when our thoughts have drifted away. We notice what kind of thoughts we're having, giving them a name. Worrying, planning, problem solving, whatever it might be, we notice. We notice with time what our patterns are, and then we gently but firmly move the attention back to the present moment using the anchor of the breath. Following the next breath in, the next breath out. Using each out breath to soften into any tension areas. And just continuing with that practice on your own for the next few breaths. eyes gently closed as you bring your palms together. Rubbing your palms vigorously together as you generate some warmth, some friction. And then cupping your hands over your closed eyes. And gently opening your eyes into the warmth of your hands, a little eye bath. Rolling your eyes all the way to gaze up, to gaze down, right, left, top right, top left, bottom left, top left, bottom right, all the way up, all the way down, center forward, and gently releasing your hands. If you want to bring your hands together at your heart center, you can do that. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me. Beautiful, 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 beautiful to have you all with me. My children, who are the absolute embodiment of the monkey mind, the distractions that our thoughts are.
They're not distractible, are they?
You're very good. Well, whatever you are, this is wonderful. We move away from the polarity or the duality of good or bad. The distractions aren't bad. The distractions are such gifts because they give us an opportunity to practice where we choose to direct our attention. So when those thoughts come, oh my word, and people are messaging me, and I'm realizing how this whole lockdown is playing havoc with a lot of our minds. All sorts of stuff coming up. I'm getting quite emotional just thinking about it. We're worrying, we're planning, we are stressing. It's unprecedented. Look at this monkey mind, look at this distraction. We don't want to pretend that everything is all right. We don't want to pretend that we're calm. When we are in this time of sitting, it's where we can be real. It's where we can put all of that down and we can acknowledge how incredibly emotional we might be feeling, how ungrounded we may be feeling. Whatever it is, we practice awareness and we practice choosing my daughter says awareness. That's very funny. Aware. So we practice awareness and we practice our ability to choose our response.
I can read what's on your shirt.
So a lot of people say that they're having the same monkey minds. Oh, okay, so you had the children monkeys, or the actual monkeys in your mind. Yesterday I felt so bad, I left the session in 10 minutes. I didn't feel good while I was in. I'm so sorry. When you say you didn't feel good, was it a physical feeling, an emotional feeling? Often, well, it's very, very normal. Let me first say that. The body loves, or rather the mind, if you don't have a meditation practice, your mind might really, really, really resist the action or the process of becoming still or being invited to become still. It invites us to sit with whatever ugliness is going on inside us. And that can be a psychosomatic response, that not feeling good. It can be a sense of trying to escape, trying to avoid how we're actually feeling. So I would say that's very, very normal. I think it's wonderful that you have asked me that. I think it's wonderful that you were aware of what was going on with you. Sometimes you don't even need to know the reasons why you're feeling what you're feeling, but just interesting to notice. Meditation is very much about looking for patterns or becoming aware of patterns. Yes. We are not actively going out there to kind of hunt down patterns, but they will arise over time. And this is the beauty of having a regular sitting, is that you can see what happens. So if that happens, well, first of all, I'm curious as to how your session was today. Was it different? Okay, I think it was physical because I couldn't sit properly. All right, this is really, really valuable stuff that's coming up here. The sitting or the position that you choose is absolutely essential to being able to sit or just be present. So you don't have to sit in a particular way. You can sit cross-legged, you can sit on a chair. Some people like sitting on a chair, feet planted firmly on the ground, nice high back so you're sitting up tall. Some people choose to lie on their backs with a bolster or even a cushion beneath your knees to support your lower back. So I sit on a meditation bench, and I can hook you guys up with contacts. This has transformed my meditation practice because you sit. Can you jump out the way quickly so I can show something? One of the tricks is to sit with your hips higher than your knees. So your hips are nicely balanced and your knees are down low. It releases the pressure from your knees and from your hips. You can also get that from sitting on a block. If you have a block, if you don't have a block, you can even use a few books. Eily, I've been given a halo. So you can sit on a block. You can sit with your knees. Okay. So sitting, okay, you can't really see that, sorry. Isla, I'm starting. Okay, can you please take my halo off for now? Thank you. So you can sit on your bolster in Vajrasana or cross-legged even. But please do take the time to find a position where you can sit comfortably for half an hour. Remember, if you need to move, go ahead, knock yourself out. You don't have to hold that position at all. It's another opportunity to practice awareness. If you're aware. If you find that you are uncomfortable, notice that you're feeling uncomfortable and choose how you're going to change your position. And then when you change your position, do so mindfully, unapologetically, making it part of your meditation. As you slowly change into a new position, maybe you sit for 5 minutes and then you lie down. Whatever it is, there's no right or wrong. The most important thing is that you're comfortable, because if you're uncomfortable, you're not going to be able to move to that next step of finding ease and breath awareness. Aware. So, yeah, maybe even coming to sit 5 minutes before we start, before we go live, and playing around with a few different positions. Yeah, so there's that physical thing, but just being aware that it can be very uncomfortable to sit with however we're feeling, especially if we feel like what we're feeling is inappropriate and that we should be feeling different. So whatever's there, just notice it. Notice it. Give yourself permission to feel what you're feeling. And just keep coming back. Keep coming back to your practice. Keep coming back to your breath. Okay, so that's lovely feedback. There was tension in shoulders, and as I went on with breathing, the feeling has disappeared. Wonderful. Meditating with earphones. I think do whatever works for you, especially at this time where some of us are alone in our house, some of us are sharing with a lot of people. Whatever works. So I remember when I had my first baby, that big boy, my mother said to me, do whatever stresses you least. So I would say, if earphones help you to stay present, use earphones. Embrace earphones. What a wonderful thing to have. Yeah. Any other questions? Isla says it's time to namago.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry. Okay. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a day of ease. And when there isn't ease, because it's unrealistic to expect that it's just going to be full of ease, I hope that you can notice where tension might be showing up in your body. I hope you can notice what is it that's causing you dis-ease, and seeing if you can practice breath awareness just for a moment or two. Deep breath in, sigh it out. Good. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
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 The monkey said goodbye.
The monkeys say goodbye.
Mm-mm.